Hey everybody, and welcome back to my channel. My name's Day, and if you're new here, then you should definitely subscribe. And if you are already subscribed, you should hit that little notification bell right down there to know when I upload, because I don't always post it on all my social medias and stuff like that. So for many of you who already follow me, you know that I have a ongoing series called A Day in the Life, and that's just where I do vlogs and I take you along with me. And I wanted to get another series started on my channel that is dedicated to sustainability, because it's something that is very close to my heart and it's something that I'm very passionate about. And I realized that a lot of the people who watch my videos and a lot of the people who just come on my channel are from the area that I am living in. I feel like there's not many people in this area talking about important stuff having to do with the environment on YouTube. So with this new section of my channel, I'm going to be sharing different ways that I've found to reduce waste and to cut out plastic and just ways that you can help the environment, really. I've noticed a lot of people are, and this is like, I'm not calling anybody out or anything, I was the same way before I delved into my awareness of the planet. A lot of people buy things that may not have the best impact on the planet, or are practicing a lifestyle that is not as beneficial to the planet as possible. And like I said before, I did the same thing before I was aware and before I had knowledge on how the things that I was bringing into my life and into my home were impacting the world around me. So with this new section on my channel, I'm going to try and educate people as best as I can. There's no judgment here. It is something that I get very fired up about, but I realize that everybody's on their own journey. I still make mistakes. Sometimes I forget to bring things to take my leftovers in at a restaurant, and then I'm left with styrofoam. It's okay. It's a process and it takes a lot of discipline. So I'm going to be here and I'm going to try to just spread the knowledge that I've found and encourage people strongly to make the changes that I've tried making and just to give it a shot. So one of the reasons why this is so important to me is because it's a bipartisan issue. Everybody should be concerned with the impact that human beings and what we're producing have on the earth. Once this earth is gone, we go with it. And if we want to change the way that things are going, then change needs to start happening now. And I know how frustrating it is that citizens are the ones who are making a stand and, refusing plastic and trying to make a difference, because I know that it's annoying that we have to do it when it should be the big corporations that are making the most pollution. But the way I see it, if a bunch of people start making small changes, that's better than one person making a big change. And if enough people start showing, hey, we care, we want a better environment, we need to do something about this, then companies respond to consumers and what their needs are. And if we start changing our needs, then they might follow suit. So it's very important that as a society, we just stop turning a blind eye to all of these practices that are shoved at us. And if we start refusing them and saying, no, we don't like that, we don't want fast fashion, we don't want plastic bags, we don't want plastic wrapped produce, we don't want all of this unnecessary stuff in our lives, then they'll say, hey, they're not buying it, they're not using it, and we're mass producing it, we have nowhere to put it. Let's stop producing it and start producing something that they're actually going to use, that they're actually going to want. And so I feel like it's very important for individual people to educate themselves and start making the change there, because it's clear that these big businesses aren't going to make a difference and make a change unless we start that snowball effect. I'm just going to say this right off. I know the argument that refusing a straw is not going to do anything and that it doesn't have an impact whatsoever. But I'm just going to say this for all the people who think that. It is extremely hard to break habits that you've had your whole life. As a society, people have had the habitual use of just grabbing 50 billion napkins, or grabbing 10 straws when you only need one, or 10 ketchup packets, or you know, oh yeah, I'll just box it up and I'll take it home. And then you leave your leftovers in the fridge for a week and then you throw it all away. And we have, as a society, ingrained in us wasteful practices that are hurting the earth. And it's very hard to break those because we've grown up and they've morphed into our culture and into everybody's just way of life. So refusing a straw, for me, was the first step. And I know it sounds like it's so dramatic, like I'm treating it as a big deal, because it is a big deal to me. Refusing a straw is what really put in my mind that, wow, like it is kind of hard, because it's something that you don't think about. Once you start thinking about it and you're more conscious about, hey, like I don't actually need a straw to drink some water out of a glass, that's when your mind starts thinking, okay, if I don't need a straw, then I don't need a plastic bag. And then you can cut that out. And then once you're like, okay, I cut out plastic bags, I cut out straws, now I can cut out styrofoam. And so it gets your brain, it's the very first step. It was the first step for me in getting my brain to think and to process and to understand what my impact is and what little bits of change I can do to help the environment. So that is just my first tip to everybody. And I know people say like, oh, it's stupid, straws don't mean anything. But in my opinion, they mean the world. And you have to start somewhere. The Great Wall of China wasn't built in one day. You had to start with one brick. In the next few months, weeks, I don't know, I'm gonna try and get as many videos up as I can just regarding that issue and environmentalism, because I love that aspect of life, and I think it's very important that the knowledge that I have and that I've picked up is spread to more people. And I'm not saying that I'm a professional or anything like that. I don't know everything. I'm not trying to be like braggy or anything. I'm just saying that people need to take it upon themselves to spread what they know so that it helps society as a whole. Let me know if you like the format of my channel so far. I've been doing every other video is a vlog. If you like the way my channel is formatted right now, be sure to let me know in the comments. And if you want to see something different, that's okay too. Any feedback is always appreciated, but yeah, I just wanted to pop in here, say that really quick, and let you know what direction I'm gonna be going in within the next few weeks. Thank you very much if you clicked on this video, and if you like it, you should like it. Make sure, if you're not subscribed already, to hit the subscribe button. Comment if you want to. Feedback is always appreciated, and I will see you in my next video. Okay, bye guys.